Greetings. Welcome to Body, Mind, Strength and Fitness Training the Wayman Way, episode 3 and day 3 of our lifetime train along video sessions. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building on days 1 and 2, and we're going to be also adding the mobility exercises. We'll talk through those. They're going to be a little bit more energetic than what we've done before. So it's building a little bit more difficulty and complexity and length into the workout. We're going to finish off with 5 minutes of standing meditation into the Wu Chi stance to build our foundation of strength and balancing mind and body. Okay, and we'll be doing this a little bit deeper if you can, but if you can't go deeper, then don't worry. All right, so let's begin. Massaging the senses. So we'll start with the ears. Okay, all right, just pulling gently and rolling. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then to the scalp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, onto the temples. Right, 1, 2, 3, not pressing hard. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now onto the nose. Okay, all right, just in a circular motion up and down the nose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And onto the eyes. Okay, heels the palm of the hand into the cheekbones. All right, knuckle pads into the brow of the eye. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And onto the cheeks. All right. Heels of your palms onto your jawbones. All right. Palms onto your cheek. All right. And fingers onto your cheekbones. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And that should feel your head feeling nice and invigorated. You feel the blood flow flowing around all your blood vessels through your head, your face, eyes, ears, nose, and your cheek. We're going to start the shaking out exercise. So I'm just loosening the jaw off. So just dropping the jaw, nice and loose. Good. Right. And do that for as long as you need, right? So you feel the ligaments in the jaw just loosening out. Starting to now shake out the hands, okay? All right, just shaking. All right, remember what we said? We're just loosening off the muscles, ligaments and tendons in the hand, and also the tendons and ligaments in the fingers, and also loosening out the knuckles as well as the wrist as well. Okay, remember what we said? Don't go too hard at it and vigorous. Okay, just let your body go through a natural range of movement, nice and loose, what it will allow. Okay. You don't need to be doing it quite as vigorous as I am. Okay. Just let them feel nice and loose. Okay. All right. Now start to bring in the elbows. That's it. Good. All right. Loosening the wrists, the fingers, the hands, the elbows, and the wrists. Loosening off the forearms. Okay. All right. Now start bringing the shoulders. All right. Just circling the shoulders round. Okay. All right. That's it. All right. Loosening up the shoulders, getting the tension out of the trapezius muscle in the neck. Okay. That's good. Now start to bring in the knees. I'm good. Loosen out the chest and big muscles of the upper back, loosen out the neck, the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, the wrists, the hands. shaking out the tightness out of your quads and hamstrings, right, and just warming up your knees, just bouncing nicely. Okay, if you want to take it a little bit more, you can, but just go through a range of movement that your body will allow. Okay, right, and now doing it with breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Alright, and now we're going to start just loosening off the hips, okay, and the spine, just nice gentle twists, just turning, remember, through our waists, okay. Alright, we're not actually moving ourselves with our arms, okay. We're using our waist to move our arms, because this is the essence of all movement of Tai Chi and Gong. It's nice and loose. This is also loosening out the shoulders as well. And like we said before, getting a bit of a massage through the lower back as we start to swing a little bit more. Okay, breaking up the stiffness through our abdominal muscles and lower back. So that's good. But you know, you don't need to go as far as I'm going, because this is only day 3. Just go through a range of movement that your own body will allow. Okay, because this should be comfortable and relaxed, mobilising the body. Okay, we're not forcing it. Alright. Just make sure you're not twisting through the knees either. Okay. My hands are getting up to the shoulders now, so loosening out the chest and the shoulders, because they're hitting, because I'm twisting faster and further through my waist. Okay, but if you can't get as far as this, don't worry. Alright, and then we're going to start now. Yeah. Again, only go through a range of motion that your body will allow. Okay, only go as fast as your body will allow. Okay, you've got a lifetime to become, more flexible. Okay, don't worry about it. Just take it steady. It's not a race. Good. Alright, now we're going to shake out the ankles. Okay. Alright, now remember I said, this is going to start to develop strength because you're going to be leaning on one leg, and it's also going to start to develop balance. Okay. If your balance is not very good, put your hand on a wall or a chair or something, and just shaking the foot out. Alright, and it should be coming from the hip. Okay. Alright. It's nice and loose at the ankle. Okay, that's good. Alright, and do this for as long or as short as you need to. Just make sure the knee that is bent, it's the leg that you're standing on. Okay, so it's the muscles that are bearing the tension, not the skeleton. Good, right. And after you've done that, just 1, 2, 3, just snap out the hips. Right, that's the body shaken out. So we're going to start now the mobilisation exercises. Okay, these are nice, comfortable, light, not forced exercises, and we're going to start with the neck, and we're going to work down the body. Okay, so we're going to start just by rolling the neck. Try and Keep your shoulders from not moving. Don't shrug them up. Keep them dropped down. All right, we're going to go 10 one way, 10 the other. All right, but don't force your neck into a range of movement that it's not really allowing you to do. Okay, if you can only sort of get round like that, just do that. Okay? It should be quite comfortable. You should feel a lengthening at each point as you go around through different parts of the neck. That's good. Okay, all right, but you shouldn't feel any tightness. Okay. All right, if you get any pain in the neck, just make a smaller circle. All right, so that should be about 10. Okay, so going 1, 2. See, it's not quick. Okay, 3, 4. Remember breathing, abdominal breathing as you do this as well. Just even breathing. 2 more. 1 more. Good. All right, and that should feel the neck muscles being a lot freer. We're going to start to, just shake out the shoulders, and mobilise the shoulders. This is a new one, so you just bring your hand up. So, hands always no higher than your shoulder, because it doesn't tighten the shoulders. You just hang it out to the side, and you're throwing it away behind you, and letting it swing up. Okay, but don't lock your arm out as it goes back, because you'll hyperextend the elbow joint. Okay, so throw it back and then come up. Okay, throw it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just a nice relaxed movement. 8, 9, 10. Okay, and onto the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like this one because it just gets all the tension or the clickiness out of my shoulders. Okay, good. And then we're going to do another mobilizer for the shoulders. Okay, arm swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you want to, you can do this with a bend in the knees. Okay, so as you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, crossing hands either side each time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's just mobilising the knees. 1 as well, 2, and your hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, but when you do that, just make sure your knees don't go further than your toes. Okay, and don't go too low than your body will allow. Okay, if you start getting any sort of pains in the knees, okay, you're probably going a little bit too far, or your knees are going over your toes. So address that as you go through it. Okay, right. So that's the waist and the spine mobilised. That's the shoulders and the neck mobilised. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to start to mobilise the hips. Okay, put your hands on your hips, feet back shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do hip circles just around one hip. Okay, so pushing your hips forward, out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just try and keep the top of your head pointing to the sky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just allow your body to move through its range of movement that you can do. Okay, if you can get only a much smaller range of movement, do this every day. It will get larger and larger, and it will free your hip joints out of all the stiffness out of them. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right. Now we're going to do big hip circles. Okay, we're going all the way around. Okay, imagine your body is a wine glass. Okay, and your abdominal muscles and your internal organs is like wine in it. You're sloshing it around. Okay, but try not to get your upper body just way too much and keep your head pointing towards the sky. Okay, if you want to have a wider stance, then do so. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Alright, that should free out your waist, your hips, both insides and out. Okay, should feel a little bit looser now. Okay, right, so the next one, we're going to start to mobilise the knees, okay? Alright, we're going to do 3 for this, okay? Do a nice easy one, okay? If you've got really stiff knees, you just bend the knees slightly, alright? Put your fingers just on the top of the kneecap, okay? And just go down, rolling and feeling round in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just don't let the knees go over the toes. And 10. Then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also building a little bit of leg strength. 6. Massaging the knees because they're really nice. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Just shake the legs out. Okay, right. The next one, okay, alright, is we're going to be doing rolling circles with the knees, okay? Keeping your feet flat on the floor, alright, and just bending your legs slightly, okay? 1, alright, just nice easy movements, okay? 2, 3, 4, alright. If you find this difficult, alright, okay, just make much smaller movements, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And shake your legs out. Right, this next one, okay, it's another one for the knees, okay, but we're going to be doing it standing on one leg, okay. Alright, for those of you that your balance is not good or your single leg strength is not good, alright, just put your hand on a wall, okay, alright. But remember, bend the leg that you're standing on, okay. Alright, so if you're going to do it without, okay, just pull the knee up, okay. Alright, and you're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You're not forcing it, okay? You're just letting the ankle go around in a circle around the knee, okay? If you need to, make a smaller movement, okay? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Alright, shake up. That's the knees done. Alright. If your feet and ankles are a little bit sore, just shake the feet out again for a little bit. Okay, just get all the stiffness out of your ankles, nice and loose, nice and loose, nice and loose. Alright, and bend the knee that you're standing on the leg. If you need to, hold on to something. Alright, until the stiffness has gone. Okay, and on the other side. Alright. Just circling the toes of the foot in front of you, but it's all coming from the hip, remember? Alright. Good. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Next one, right, is a mobility for the ankle. Okay. Alright, again, we're going to be standing on one leg. If you need to, just grab hold of a wall or a chair or something. Alright, bend the leg that you're standing on. Again, this is building balance and strength in one leg. Okay, and just going to nicely, loosely, 1, 2, nice big wide circles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just feel the ankles, the muscles moving around the ankle, okay? And the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then do it on the other leg, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake your legs out. Right. Okay, right. Now, the next mobilizers, okay, they're a little bit more energetic, okay? All right, so they're a little bit more energetic, okay? All right, so the first one we're going to do, okay, is going to be, you're going to have to step forward because we're going to train the right leg first. So you step forward, put your weight into your rear leg. All right, step back. I'll step back a little bit more. Okay, so heel with your left foot onto the floor. All right, and then you're going to, off the bent rear leg, you're going to push onto the flat of the front of the foot. Okay, and then you're going to bring the leg up and out. That's 1. Up and out. That's 2, 3, 4, landing on the heel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if your range of motion won't allow that, and if your hips are that stiff and tight, okay, and that's all you can do, all right, then that's fine. Just go with the range of motion that your body will allow. All right, so now we're going to do on the same leg, but going the opposite way. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now swap legs, so right leg forward. All right, sit back onto your left leg and away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And this one, hands up in the air. All right. Now, have your legs slightly bent, okay? Not loads, but just don't have straight legs, okay? And all we're going to do is bend down, okay? Keeping your hands, all right, in the same position. Don't bring your hands down, okay? Bend at the waist. Now, if you can't get to the floor, don't worry. Even if you can only get to your knees, okay? That's where you go, all right? Because otherwise, you'll end up, putting your back out. And what we want to do is get flexibility through the hamstrings, lower back, and, your hip flexors and your abdominal muscles. And we don't want to be overstraining muscles. So keep it to within a limit that your body will let you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stretch up at the top, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, right, the next one we're going to need a piece of equipment for. Okay, and now you can do this standing against the wall, but I prefer to do it with this. Alright, and this is another one to open out your hips on the inside and on the outside. Okay, so you can do it up against the wall, okay, alright, or you can do it up against our kitchen work surface or something like that. So we're going to do the right leg first. Okay, so hold it slightly off the floor. Alright, bring it across, kick it up. Alright, but remember, okay, go within the range that your body will let you do. If you're very tight through the inside of the hips and the abductor muscles, the insides of your thighs, okay, you won't get it up. Okay, just feel till you get a bit of light tension. Okay, and then when you kick it the other way, you'll feel a stretch across the outside of your right hip. Okay, so one, kick it up, now let's swing across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and then we're going to do the same on the other leg. But remembering, okay, alright, if your flexibility is not as good, and you will be less flexible on one side than the other, so just go with your body's range of movement, okay? You've got a lifetime of fitness to become stronger, fitter, more flexible, alright? So it's not a race. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you should be getting a little bit of a light sweat, okay, and you should feel your heart rate trying to elevate ever so slightly. Shouldn't be pounding, okay, alright, but it depends on how fit you are. Right, the last one, okay, alright, is another dynamic mobility exercise, and it's a dynamic stretch for the lower back and mainly the hamstrings. And what we're going to be doing is, alright, left leg forward, okay, and we're going to be doing a straight leg kick, okay, alright, up. Don't do it yet, okay. Now again, okay, everyone's range of flexibility is going to be different. So if you can only get it that high, okay, with the leg straight, alright, and then when you come back, you should feel a slight stretch across the hip flexor here, okay, alright. If that's getting you a stretch in the leg in both ways, that's all you need to do, okay, alright. But if your flexibility will allow, kick it up as high as you can, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and then we're going to swap legs. And it's exactly the same again. And again, you're going to be more flexible on one side than the other. Generally, your stronger side your dominant side, if you're right-handed, that will be a little bit less flexible, but it's not always the case. So, remember, if that's as far as you can get, then that's fine. Like I said, it's a lifetime of strength and fitness and flexibility and stability training. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And you see now how the shaking out exercise, loosening up exercises, and these mobility exercises are preparing the body for exercise. because they're loosening the joints, shaking out tight muscle, and then the mobility exercises expand the range of movements because they're slightly more warmed up, and the mobility exercises are further warming the body up. Ready for what we'll be doing tomorrow is including the stretching, okay? All right, so that's day 1, day 2, and this is day 3. So that's the end of putting the shaking out and the mobility exercises together, and we're going to finish off again today with 5 minutes of standing meditation in the Wu Chi stance, which you'll find a little bit more difficult, a bit more challenging because your heart rate's already up. And what we're going to do, we're going to try and get a little bit lower, okay? Now, don't worry, okay? It's only day 3. If you can't get, even 2 inches, okay, and you're getting a bit of, knee pain or that, then don't go down as far, okay? Just take time. It's a lifetime of fitness training, okay? You've got all the rest of your life and everything will improve, okay? Just take it day by day, week by week, month by month, and it will all improve, okay? But today I'm going to be doing it a little bit deeper, okay? So if you can go a little bit deeper, but in the Wu Chi stance, you don't really want to be going deeper than about 5 inches, okay? So, so I've got my timer. You can use, you've got stopwatches, timers on your mobile phones, or you can use a kitchen clock, okay? Keep an eye on it and count down for the 5 minutes. As we said, with the standing meditation, in fact, all this training is best done outside and in nature, so you get the fresh air, you get to experience nature with it as well. Okay, but if it's inclement weather, then do it indoors, but make sure it's a well ventilated room and you're facing, where the ventilation is coming from, so you're getting the fresh air. Okay, and if you're doing it in indoors like I am today, okay, you want to be looking through, slightly narrowing your eyes, and they're looking 45 degrees down. But if you're doing it outside, do it in front of a tree, okay? So you can just gaze at the tree, and just imagine yourself as a tree, and as you're breathing, you're rooting to the floor through your feet, just like the tree does with its roots, okay? All right, seconds. All right, so feet shoulder width apart. All right, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper. All right.
Round 1.
Just make sure that you're evenly balanced through the heels and the balls of your feet, okay? Hips forward, okay? All right, shoulders in a little bit, top of the back round off, hips in, okay? And then pulling up through the back of the neck, all right? Breathing in through the lower belly. And while we're doing this, okay, we're just blotting out all the stresses and strains from daily life, about all the worries and things we've got to think about, what we were doing yesterday, what we've got left to do today, what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Just let the mind block all that out and center upon the breathing from the lower belly. Just pulling up through the neck, all right, and then your shoulders, all right, just hanging down like a coat hanger. Just letting your mind relax, blocking all thoughts out, just thinking about the breathing in and out. And as you breathe in, you can feel all the circulation coming up through your lower belly, up into your shoulders, down through your arms, and then you can feel it cross to either hand. And as you breathe out, it comes back up through the limbs, back to the shoulders, back down through the chest, through the lower belly, into your legs, and then it seeps down into the floor, through your feet. Might feel a little tingling in your hands, okay. Don't worry, that's just the body's natural magnetic electrical energy field, going around your body. And it's quite usual for it to collect in your hands when hands are down by the sides, okay. And this magnetic electrical energy that every human, in fact every living being has, is what the Chinese refer to as qi, the internal energy of the body, and that's what we're trying to cultivate and to circulate around the body. And if you're able to sink a little bit deeper into this like I have, you should feel your thighs just working a little bit harder, just get them to relax. Just keep pulling up through your head and neck, okay? So that pulls your rib cage up. There's no muscles tensed. Just feel your mind being calm, your body relaxed. And feel that flow of energy going up and around and down through your body as you breathe in and out. And slowly stand up and just kick out. Okay, let's turn this alarm off. Alright, good, that's another 5 minutes, okay, so you should be getting quite used to, standing in the Wu Chi stance now, okay, keeping your posture, and you should be aware that, if you feel yourself sinking in, you naturally just want to pull yourself back up through your head as if it's been pulled up to the sky, okay, and you're breathing in through the lower belly, and this should really make you feel, quite relaxed, your mind nice and calm, okay, alright, just shake your legs out, okay, if you want to, shake out the feet, then do so. I quite like to do this afterwards. Okay, right. And like I said earlier in I think day 1, if you're feeling hotness in the soles of your feet and a bit of pressure on the balls and the heels of your feet, okay, that's just because you're doing it right, and you're pushing weight down as you breathe out, all your weight and cheese going down, and it's seeping into the floor, okay, so that's all right, and that'll get less and less as you do it, okay, and if you did in a deeper stance like I did today, it should feel your thigh muscles working a little bit harder, okay, and also work your core muscles a little bit harder as well. Okay, so that concludes episode 3, day 3 of Body, Mind, Strength and Fitness Training, the Wayman Way, and our 3rd day of building a lifetime of physical and mental health and fitness that will last forever, and it will keep building and building and building, and you'll get stronger, fitter, more flexible, you'll feel better, okay, it will improve your cardiovascular system, your circulatory system, and even your mood, your spirit, you'll just feel better, you'll move better. So I hope you've enjoyed training along with me on day 3. Okay, look forward to tomorrow's training, okay, where what we're going to do, we're going to be building again. So we'll be adding on the stretching exercises, okay, to what we've done today, and then finishing off with a bit of standing meditation in Wu Chi stance, just to confirm, and build strength through the posture and get you used to doing it, because after the stretches comes, the first of the 4 exercises that I'm going to teach you in the preparatory Qigong exercises before you start Tai Chi, okay, and there's quite a few, so we're going to build them up slowly. Alright, thanks for watching and thanks for training with me, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you training along, building a lifetime of fitness tomorrow.